Sunset, Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
And when I fought the rooster, I met a real good gray rooster. I met a real good gray, and they went up, and mine broke up above him, broke his leg, broke his wing, and killed him all at the same time. He just fell out of the air and died. And when the referee said count, he was still shaking when the boy got to 10.
Yeah.
And George, what was Harold Brown anyway? Jim Kent.
Jim Kent
was a big gambler.
Yeah.
In Sunset. So he come running down to the pit when I come outside with a rooster. He said, "Carol, I'm gonna buy that rooster." I said, "He ain't for sale, Jim." He said, "I'm gonna give you $5,000. I said, "He still ain't for sale. I'm gonna breed this rooster." So Harold Brown, you remember if you know about Harold Brown?
Yeah, of course.
Harold Brown come around and seen me later. He said, "Carol," said, "I seen two fools meet today." I said, "What do you mean, Harold?" He said, "Well, you was a fool for turning that $5,000 down, and he was a fool for offering it." So anyway, I let Mr. Jumper breed the rooster the next year, and he bred it to radio hens.
Yeah.
So I carried the sons back
in '92, we carried the sons.
I carried the sons back down there 2 years later out of the rooster, and we won the biggest knife derby they ever had in Louisiana. There was 96,000 in the pot. And me and Jumper was together. He raised the stags and the roosters, and I trained them and carried them back. Me and Johnny fought together, and we won that 96,000. So I go around and I see Harold Brown. I say, "Harold, I might not be as big a fool as you thought I was. That's the sons out of that rooster I didn't sell." He said, "Well, I guess you ain't." And that's a true story.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. That's how they got the 5,000 name.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mr. Carl, for telling us your history of the 5K sweater.
Actually, right
and
here,
that's a paint of the original 5K sweater, right?
and actually right here
Yeah.
is the trophies when they was fought. '93 when they was fought. That's when the $5,000 rooster won. We kept that trophy in here just for that reason.
1993.
Yep.
All right.
That was when they was fought. He was raised in '90. The sons out of him was, we fought him in '90, and that's when we fought the sons out of him was '93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of history in this place.
Oh, yeah. A lot of history.
Yep, that's the trophy from Sunset back then.
Okay, this is a picture of the boy that had the painting done for me. You might have heard of this guy. He's from Mexico.
Los Adobe.
Los Adobes, that's George Haddad. He's the one, that's when he brought the painting back to me. That was my home. And he brought the painting back that I had him make for me.
All right.
But he's from Mexico City.
Oh, good. He's a good thing.
But he had the painting done and brought it back. That's when he brought it to me.
Yeah.
But that's what the original 5,000 looked like. But he's not pure now. He was half and half.
Half?
He was half out of a sweater hen and half out of a yellow leg hatch cock.
The Stuart yellow hatch, right?
Yeah.
The Stuarts that you still have.
Yeah.
Right? With the sweaters.
Sweaters.
With the possum sweaters, I guess, right?
Yeah, he was half and half.
You still make the cross?
Oh, yeah.
For sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got two hens. It was making
Yeah,
right
I don't
then.
think. I mean, I have heard about a lot of history of special roosters, but I don't think there is any other more big name than the 5K sweater, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I think that's the most famous rooster
probably
in the history of the game falls.
And he throws a lot of winners too. I mean, he wasn't.
How many times did you won it?
He only won 2 fights with me. I was the only one that ever fought him. I fought him as a stag and fought him as a cock.
As a stacks and one more as a cock. Right.
At a cock.
And he did great.
Did great, yeah. He was unreal when we fought him at Sunset. Unreal. The whole building stood up and applauded. Give him a standing ovation. But the rooster, not me, the rooster. The whole building stood up and applauded.
Great. That's
Yeah.
awesome, right? And one of those days where the big names were everywhere, right? I mean, like
Harold Brown, all the big names, Duke Hulks, everybody was still living then, but they all dead and gone now. Oscar H.